ours is the administrators behind the athletes. Our problem is we got teachers that's all out to get them. It's like, I don't care if he is an athlete, and that kind of thing. And
that's not cool at all, man.
I mean, not today's world, not today's world. And when you dealing with white teachers and black athletes.
It's a whole horse of a different color, man. Welcome everybody to another episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. I'm your host, the People's Champ, and I am here with the sports geniuses, man. They are here ready to chop up. We got a whole weekend of sports that we're going to chop it up with. We're going to do the introductions with our girl. She wasn't here Thursday, but she is here tonight. Donning that old dull Pittsburgh Steelers stuff in the background. Crystal Clear, introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Crystal Clear. How's everybody doing?
We good. We were good until you showed that
my package.
We were good until you showed that Pittsburgh Steelers stuff in the background.
Look what I got for wearing my Steelers stuff.
Oh,
Shake Shack.
She got
Shake
two.
Shack.
She get 2 burgers for wearing her Steelers stuff. Oh man, we're gonna introduce. Hey, Coach Corey, introduce yourself to him, brother.
Hey, I'm Coach Corey, man. St. Louis finest. Each one, reach one, teach one. That's all we trying to do out here, man. Survive another day.
That's it, Coach. That's it. Hey, we're gonna swing on over to my man, Coach. Coach, introduce yourself, man.
Hey, Coach Wilson here. I'm like Coach Corey. Reach one, teach one. It's a tough world out here for these young guys out here and females these days. So hey,
yeah,
man, it is. And just jumping on my man, my brother, Chris Storian. Chris Storian, introduce yourself, man.
Hey y'all, how you doing? This your man Chris Storian at Chris Storian on Twitter. I'm over here on No Balls, No Glory, treating it like your mama house over here visiting.
It's too. Hey, treat it like what? Treat it like what, man?
Treating them like their mama house. I'm over here visiting.
Oh my God, man! There you go, man. You gonna get us killed, man. I cannot believe you, man. Treat it like your mama house, huh? Oh man. Hey man, how everybody doing today, man? Hey, before we get started, man, shout out to our man West 10, who on his way back from Florida. I gotta check with West 10, make sure he ain't get pregnant on the beach this weekend, because he was on the beach in the sun, in the beach, on the ocean all weekend. So shout out to West 10. Shout out to our man Staff Philly, man. He had the house, the modem guy, the internet guys there to get him back up and running full speed. And I shout out to the sports ghost. He out playing softball. He's 60-something years old, man. And he still think he Babe Ruth, man. So shout out to the sports ghost, man. How everybody doing, man? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to shout out to our brothers that's not here with us tonight. So how's everybody doing today?
Man, living the dream.
Living the dream, man.
Hey, just recovering from the weekend.
Was it that, Crystal? No, I know you ain't had no rough weekend. Say it ain't so.
I ain't had no rough weekend. It was just a long weekend.
Just a long weekend?
It was a long weekend. Never go to Six Flags when it's 100 degrees outside.
Oh no.
Did you go to the water park?
That's all we did was go to the water park.
At 100 degrees, that better be the only place you went.
That's the only place you went.
As soon as the water park portion was over, we was gone.
Did you get you a funnel cake?
Oh, that's how hot. It's hot when you see the line of the funnel cake line, and you say, you know what, never mind. It's too hot.
That's how you know it's deep, man. When you see the funnel cake line, and you just said, "No, I'm good. I'm okay."
Mm-mm.
Oh,
you start Googling funnel cake recipes?
Man, you don't want to do that, man.
I have.
What you say? You did?
I have.
You Googled the funnel cake recipe?
Mm-hmm. It's nothing but pancake batter.
You know how to make funnel cake, man?
Pancake batter, put it, if you want to be real hood with it, put it in a Ziploc bag and squeeze it into the grease like that.
Hey, man, wait a minute, man. What is you talking? You say squeeze it in the grease?
Just get the grease hot and just put it in a Ziploc, put the batter in a Ziploc bag, cut the little corner and just squeeze it like that in the grease.
Yeah.
Just circle up.
It will. He's telling the absolute truth.
Oh my God, man. That is crazy, man. But I guess that's the truth, man.
Hey, man, somebody that's treating this podcast like is your mama house, but they lie about making some funnel cake.
Hey, tell him to explain that, Coach Corey.
Hey, he just visited, man. He just getting in and getting out.
That is funny.
Hey, man, I hope you took your shoes off at the door at least, man. You just gonna come in.
Oh no, he ain't trying to stay that long. Shoes gotta stay on.
Nope.
Just in case he got to run out the back door when the daddy get home, huh?
That's why you keep your shoes on the whole time. Walking around house butt naked, tube socks and sneakers on.
Wait a minute.
Hey.
Butt naked, tube socks,
and sneakers. So you just come in.
Y'all better quit egging this dude on, man. You know he off the chain. You know he is off the chain.
Hey, he come over straight shot, no chaser, man. He come over there.
Hey, I don't know why you keep doing that. You know where he gonna go.
Every time.
Man, he's going right out the gate. Right out the gate.
Remind me never to be taking a drink when he start talking.
When Chris Dorian start talking.
Hey, he going over the fence.
Hey, you can tell
That's us all the time.
He came in too hot. He didn't even change his name, man. He came in too hot.
I thought I did. No, I sure didn't.
I didn't change mine either. Normally the people's champ get me, but he
I'm finna get you, man. I'm sorry, Chris. I always get you a coach, man, and Coach Corey. Hey, man, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm so used to him coming. He come in hot every time. So, I mean,
hey, man, he like that pit bull. He come right in and you open the door. He run right in the backyard, jump over the fence.
Right.
That's how we do.
Hey, man, you should have saw him last night, man. He was in rare form last night, man.
Last night was so fun, man. Man.
I know it was, man. We do another podcast, man, just talking to you, man. And he came in. Oh, man, he came in smoking hot last night, man. Oh, my God. He had us cracking up, man. That's Chris Dorian for you.
Y'all got to
man.
join us on Sunday.
Oh, man, we live Sundays, man. Oh man, we have a crazy time, man. We did sports quotes last night, movie quotes last night, and it was off the chain, man.
I was writing them things all day too, man.
He took his time writing them out, boy. He was serious about it.
I was sitting there just thinking hard. I was like, man, what? I was writing them things all day.
Man. Hey, man, we gonna go and jump right into it, man. Oh man. Did y'all see what I saw yesterday? Say it ain't so. Tell me if y'all seen what I saw yesterday. Olympic basketball team, man. Did y'all see them drop their game to France yesterday?
Are you surprised?
You know what, Coach? I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
You got Rudy Gobert looking like a superstar, looking like all world.
All world.
And it wasn't even Gobert, neither.
Gave me a little face at all.
Actually, it was Jason Tatum's backup in Boston that went off for 28.
Absolutely. His backup in Boston.
His backup.
Wait a minute. And Tatum was trying to figure out where the heck was that in the first round?
Right, man. He should have stole on him. As soon as the game over, just walk over and stole on him. We just got put out because of this.
You want to drop 28 in the Olympics, but when I needed 15 from you, I couldn't get it.
Hey, I don't even. I don't even think what's the name will play. I don't even think Middleton played yesterday, did he?
No, I don't think he did. He still got some Milwaukee love with him. He probably still holding the trophy. I'm surprised Drew Holiday played as well as he did, you know.
I'm telling you, Drew actually played pretty decent yesterday, man.
Which tells me it makes no sense that the rest of them guys are playing the way they are. You know, what was they doing the 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they got there? If he came there and got all those minutes and did what he did, you know.
He came in hot, man. Drew Holiday came in hot, man. And I'm like, wow, he just come in just banging away and everything, man. And
Holiday special, man.
hey, man, but
I got a question though.
Go ahead, coach.
How many NBA players not playing was worthy enough if they wanted to or was healthy will be playing right now? Because if you look at this, there's no size, but heck, all the size in the NBA is all European dudes. So
Yeah.
you don't have any big men, big Americans in the NBA.
Other than Zion.
Zion
is small.
And he's small.
Right.
He was 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
He's small.
Yeah.
So all the big men in the NBA,
Uh-huh.
the real big men, because I don't count Anthony Davis a big man. He's the wing guy. He wants to be 6'11" out there on the wing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he hurt, but I'm talking about without hurt, either hurt or not, what guys are missing off of this team if they decide they want to play is no size.
No size at all.
So what you saying is, like, if you was to pick just the flat out best players in the league right now, like forget hurt anything, like it's they in their prime, they get put in, like who would play? Is that what you're saying?
Who's missing? Steph Curry,
LeBron Davis, right off the
Kyrie,
Harden
missing. I would even say Clay, man. Clay missing. Clay missing.
But so with that, so those six there, who we replacing?
No.
And that's just six. So
and those are mostly wing
and
players.
those are guards. That means no size there.
Right.
Except for Davis, like you said.
Except for Davis, but he's not a paint guy.
I don't think
when
no American center. I really
we
can't
don't have an American center. Name me one. Because
Dwight Howard, but
he
ain't like that though. Dwight Howard, only one.
He's not like that.
You could say Aiden, man, but Aiden, I don't know. Aiden soft, man. He flimsy, man.
And I had this conversation last night about Aiden. They said, well, he may be the big guy in 4 years, you know, that big guy, American guy. You know, but for the FIBA game, is he strong enough to play that game?
Right. Hey, now is Clint Capella American?
Nope, he's African.
Okay.
Him and MB, I think they Cambodian.
Man,
that's where the problem. That's where the problem lies in.
And that's where your problem is.
That's where the problem is.
Didn't they take JaVale McGee over there, man?
Right. And what good is he?
And what is he doing?
Nothing.
He's a role player here.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's a role player that getting people weight, but he shouldn't. This Olympic team is supposed to be the elite ones, and he ain't it.
But see,
the problem is that you won't get. You're not gonna get the '92 Olympic again.
They put JaVale on the team when Brad went out after they lost the first game and seeing that they needed size. But what is JaVale gonna give you? He's not gonna give you scoring. He may bang people around in the post, but I mean, other than that, what's he gonna give you? You don't have an American center that's elite enough to be playing in the Olympics.
Not one.
You don't even have an American big wing guy that's willing to bang in there.
No.
And that's the problem. You got even if because Giannis isn't playing either way, right?
But he grease.
He's grease.
He grease.
I mean, but I was just talking
well,
about
African. He's Nigerian, but he should probably play. If it's me, he should play for Nigeria. But you know.
Yeah.
But I was just talking about this a little while earlier. That here you got one of the reigning. He's a Finals MVP, champion, 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. And if he was to play in the Olympics, he's not even playing for the United States. And he's won all of that in the last 4 years.
Wow.
And so did MB won what? What award he win this year? And he's not American.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Gobert was Defensive Player of the Year.
Who was?
Rudy Gobert.
Oh yeah.
He was Defensive Player of the Year, and he is not, and he's playing for France. I mean, that. Look at what Luka just went off yesterday. Was it earlier today?
Yes.
So I think 47 points. I think 48.
Yeah.
48.
But see, Luka to me is trying to show the world that he's the best basketball player in the world.
That's what he's trying to show.
Right.
So, but again, like I said again, so we named about 6-7 players, a couple probably out of their prime, getting out of their prime, the Harden and LeBron James. Mm-hmm. So are we now saying that our next, 8 to 10 players in that bunch of European players, best players in the NBA, or the best players in the world?
Yeah, Luka most definitely is. He's top 5. Luka's most definitely top 5.
So
you can say what they were. Luka is the different.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we over there trying to play their style of basketball, which is what Crystal missed in the 92 team. The difference in the 92 team and what's going on now is that the foreign guys and the European guys only maybe have one NBA player. You got Nigeria here with 7, 8 players that's on NBA rosters.
Big difference.
You had France with 8 players on NBA rosters or even used to play in the NBA.
Big difference.
So they're not intimidated by these guys.
Yeah, big difference.
The intimidation.
In 92, after they get beat by 80, they asking for autographs. These guys don't care about these guys.
They see them every day.
I see you every
day.
Like
the players we said that should be on this team. So would Jeremy Grant be on the team if LeBron was there?
Nope.
Jeremy Grant, Keldon Johnson.
Nope.
And Zach LaVine is tough, but he wouldn't be on this team.
He wouldn't be on that team.
JaVale McGee. Like they haven't Bam Adebayo even to be real.
But Bam probably could go better and play with Nigeria because his daddy from Nigeria. He could probably do better with Nigeria than he doing with the USA.
He would.
That's a fact, man.
And Tupo and Adebayo in Nigeria. Oh my God, they might go for a medal for real.
Yep.
Hey, I gotta ask y'all this though, man. Before we segue into the next one, hey, what place do you guys think the USA go get in this Olympics basketball? What place? What medal? Y'all think? First of all, do y'all think they go medal? And if so, what medal? What medal?
They'll get out the pool because they got Iran and Czechoslovakia. They lose to them. They might as well stay over there in quarantine.
Yeah.
If they don't get out the medal round, they'll be the biggest disgrace ever.
Right.
Because some of those teams don't even deserve to really even be in the Olympics.
Right.
So if they don't get into the medal round, they'll be a disgrace.
Yeah.
They will be.
They'll get out. I think they can still. I think that they can still. I don't know about gold, but you just never know. Silver, they'll get up there. They'll get up there.
So you saying, Crystal, you think they'll get a medal, at least the bronze, right?
Yeah, they'll medal.
Medal. I think they'll medal. I don't know if it'll be gold, but I think they'll medal.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be gold.
You look at it, what they got, France, who's the one that beat them early? Nigeria is another one that could give them a struggle. They're going to get out of pool play 2-1. They better get out of pool play 2-1. Because if they lose another game in the pool, they coming home.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, Iran and Czechoslovakia, does Iran even have an NBA player on the team?
I don't even think they do.
Czechoslovakia might have one or two.
The Czech might.
But you know what's so funny is, I think this group of USA basketball players are all the same guys.
Yep.
When you look at their game,
Yep.
everybody's game is the same. They don't have a post player.
Nope.
They don't have
Just
somebody
Bam.
that's willing to go in there. Everybody is a step back 3-point shooter or driver or somebody that wants to sit in the corner and shoot threes. They don't have those.
Everybody, you're right.
step-
Everybody.
Because if you look at this last game, they
Just
had
Bam.
5 opportunities in the last minute. And they took
Yes.
3-point shots. Every single one of them. Not one person attacked the basket down by a bucket. They were
Right.
down
When they-
by 2 points.
But
And
when
they got 5 opportunities. And they
right,
shot threes.
and France from the middle of the second half on played 2 big guys the rest of the game. And when Bam got that offensive rebound off one of those misses, he had nowhere to go. They were throwing his stuff up out of there. He the
Yeah.
biggest you got.
The biggest one they got, man.
They started 2 big guys and had 2 more coming off the bench.
Yep, we went small and they went with 2 7-footers.
2 7-footers.
And we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't do nothing with them, man. I'm sorry, we just couldn't do nothing with
Not
them.
at all.
When
And then
Kevin
Kevin Durant got in foul trouble.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that, but he got caught in switches where he can't guard no big guy down there. Gobert was killing him.
Right.
They
That's
kept
what
getting him in
killed me.
switches.
They can't say he's taking LeBron's spot as the best player in the world. I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
I just
He's
heard
a
a
dangerous
guy.
scorer, but he's not the best player. LeBron is the best player.
KD cannot play in the pick and roll.
He can't.
If you put him in pick and roll where he got to switch to a big man, he is in trouble.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
That's exactly
Well-
what they did.
But you know what? That's a result of the NBA being what it is. I mean, think about it. Golden State was able to go to 5 straight championships without having a real big man because it was only a certain amount of teams that they actually even had to worry about.
Mhm.
Right.
Like once we got past a certain team, then hey, and then everybody doesn't have that formula. Like
Right.
like it's one thing, like you said, if Team USA was able to have Steph on the team, a Clay on the team, then you can offset big men with the fact that you got to deal with shooters. Now you got to deal with lethal shooters, not just pick and roll guys. You got to deal with lethal shooters. See, they don't have lethal.
They don't
A
have
whole
the
bunch of
lethal
leads.
shooters.
They don't have lethal.
And look at Draymond. Draymond can't guard a big, so now he's trying to guard a guard. And that's not Draymond's game. Draymond looks lost out there sometimes because who's he gonna guard?
Man, nobody. I mean, he can guard people, but his
And
size
I like
is what's
Draymond.
his
I like
size.
Draymond.
He's
Yeah,
like a hustle, like
He got
get
that
in the way,
dog in him,
bothersome
man.
type guy.
Draymond got
Yeah.
that dog in him, man.
But I
You
just
got a
heard.
dog here.
I just go ahead, Crystal.
No, I'm saying you're right. He got that dog in him, but like you can't. It's a difference. Like when he's switching, he's great with a team defender, and he can get in you. But when you got that many bigs coming at you,
Well, I
He
just
can't.
heard it. I just heard an NBA guy say exactly what Corey said. That the NBA problem is now they need to stop all this switching. But see, that's what they do in the NBA is all this
Mhm.
switching. He was like, man, just stop switching and play straight up defense.
Yep.
Because they
can't.
get killed in this European game.
They can't coach.
Yep.
They can't play straight up without switching because they got too many kids leaving college before they learn how to play defense. So they're being
Yep.
bailed out by the switch. So now that's their bailout. You didn't learn how to play defense, so the bailout is the switch. Because now you only have to play partly. You only have to play defense part of the way.
and the
instead
problem
of
is that
all
you
of the
have-
way.
Yep.
and the problem is you don't have enough teams that make you pay for switching.
Right. Right.
You don't have enough.
Well-
you don't have enough teams that make you pay for switching because
Did
like certain
did
teams.
Booker play yesterday?
Booker played. He didn't look good at all, but Booker played.
He's still looking the same way that he looked in the
Well,
doggone.
he was a little better because they didn't turn double teams in him.
Let him tell it. He ain't double team.
But before we move on, the dumbest thing I read was one of the guys on the Olympic team said they tired of running this San Antonio offense. San Antonio ran a lot of ISOs all this past year. So why do you keep trying to put something on something that don't exist?
Oh wow, that's crazy, man.
Did you see San Antonio's offense this year? It wasn't the offenses with Duncan and them was there. And they said, well, they running. I'm tired of running this San Antonio. Okay, so now let's put it on Popovich.
It's always these kids are unwilling to change and be disciplined. They only want to play basketball one way. Throw it out there and let's go up and down the floor. But what happens when that don't work? When that don't work, what are you gonna turn to?
The problem is that a lot of teams, the young kids and stuff, they're not paying attention to what happened. They're not paying attention to the details. They see highlight reels and they see like Steph Curry and the Warriors, they see highlight reels, but you're not paying attention to the details. Like they had a counteract if you were running them off the 3-point line. They didn't just play one way. But what you saw on highlights was one way, but they didn't just play one way. And a lot of teams get caught up in that one style of play. And it's like, it's more to it. You got to be able to have a counter move.
They don't understand all the intricacies of basketball and moving without the ball and getting to places within an offense. When you look at Golden State offense, those guys are constantly moving. Back in the day, it used to be guys like Reggie Miller that was the only person moving and everybody screened and got him open. But now you got a team like Golden State where you got 4 or 5 guys doing that and you lose track of people and they get wide open shots.
Right.
So that becomes hard to defend.
And that's why Curry does what he do, because people get tired of chasing that little dude around like a little rabbit because he don't stop. And he coming off of screens, double screens, and he might be on the left side, end up on the right side at the top of the key. I mean, he's always moving.
Yeah,
because you see that action and you think he can ready to run to one corner and you try to hit him off at that corner and he go back to a different corner and you standing in the far corner and he ain't over there.
Unless
you go looking for him.
He just hold on to his jersey the whole time. Like, look, wherever you go, I'm going.
Hey, you look for him and he gone. Hey, man, the Olympic medal count now, man. Hey, I just saw the medal count, the updated medal count. China leads with 18 medals, man. USA behind them with 15. And Japan, the host country, Japan got 13 of them. Hey, gold. Japan has 8 gold of they 13. 8 of them are gold. USA got 7 golds of the 15. China got 6 golds of the 18.
Well, we don't put in skateboarding and
right.
Come on, man. I mean, come on,
man. 13 years old and got a gold medal in
skateboard, you know.
Gymnastics ain't even gone yet.
Hey, coach, man, you gotta the skateboarders, man. The skateboard community go get you, coach. They say that's a sport, man.
Look, wait a minute. I'm not knocking skateboarding, but when we put this in,
I'll take all the smoke for it, coach.
I mean, wait a minute. That's the next thing. We jumping off of stairs and then jumping across a rail, slide down sideways, turn the board, and then jump on the skateboard and come down. Man, come on, man. You know, nothing. Well, Coach Corey got my back on that. I mean,
we might as well have marbles next. We might as well have marbles.
Come on, y'all.
All kinds of stuff. If we giving them skateboard, man, we might as well do marbles. We might
Jack, thump knuckles.
Wait a minute, is Double Dutch in there?
Pencils. We need to be doing pencils.
Pencil
break. Doing high school.
Is Double Dutch in there?
Oh my God.
No, we don't have that, but hey, I can put up with that before I can put up with. I ain't gonna keep knocking skateboard, but man,
They're gonna drop comments saying, "Hey, we want Coach's head on the platter." All skateboarders.
Well, the women's gymnastic team will take care of some of that.
They're gonna
get off to a slow start, man. Though, but I
Simone
think
they'll
bounce back.
Simone said that was just practice. She said that was just practice.
Man,
she was so disappointed.
I was hurt watching the women's gymnastics because my goddaughter was a gymnast at UIC. So for 4 years, I followed her going around, and she knows a lot of those young ladies. Like she knows Simone Biles from all the travels that she's done, and some of these ladies that are in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And it was just hard for me to watch some of the mistakes and some of the things that was happening to them. I felt so bad. For Simone Biles to go through her floor exercise and end up going off the mat.
But you want to know the crazy part about her is when they was talking about that yesterday, her degree of difficulty is so high in what she does that she scores high because her degree of difficulty is there. She don't run from it. And half of the mistakes that she make is because of her power. It's it's not that she didn't nail the flip. It's just that she's so powerful that her momentum then carried her.
Man.
Right. And I understand that because my goddaughter was a powerful gymnast and all that. And I'm like, man, that it's just so hard.
And then the part
because you follow that so closely. You own every twist and turn and landing, and you like.
And then yesterday you could tell that she was like the prelims. She said the prelims are always the ones that are nerve-wracking because you're just trying to qualify. So she's holding back some. She's not pulling like there's one signature move that she didn't do yesterday on the vault. She didn't do one of her signature moves on the vault because she's saving it for the finals. But she's so they all of this is okay. I just want to do this so I can qualify. I just want to do this so I qualify. But when the craziness about it is that she had an off day, a real off day. But when they put her numbers up compared to everybody else, it's the gap.
Hey man, the gap is just amazing, man.
The gap was huge, and you like that was an off day for her.
That was an off day.
Well, I'll tell you a new sport that I've been watching. It's not a new sport, but they got 3-on-3 basketball. That ain't like when we play 3-on-3 here. You got to be ready. You got to be ready on a made free throw to get that ball and get on defense because they don't take the ball out of bounds. They just got to get behind the 3 line and they go. And I saw USA play today. They women team ain't bad, but I mean, I'm looking at some of these sports here. What we got here? Sailing,
that's
golf, canoeing, rugby sevens. What is that? Greco-Roman wrestling. BMX racing, roll,
powerlifting, taekwondo,
dressage. What is dressage?
Coach just giving it to him, boy. Coach just giving him. Hey, if Coach was on the Olympic committee, man, he would have cut out half them sports he just named, man.
Let's just get to the track and field and boxing for me.
That's it.
I'm with you. Okay, what was that, Coach? What was what? Let me ask Siri.
What was the name of that one, Coach? You said
dressage.
What
I think it's DRESSHGE.
What is dressage?
That sounds like something that go on a salad.
Right.
Oh my God. Chris Dorian, what's dressage, man?
that is hilarious. Like seriously, I'm with Coach. If I gotta look it up what the sport is, why is it in the Olympics?
Man, I do not know what the hell dressage is, man, but that's crazy, man. Dressage.
It's equestrian dressage. So that's a horse doing tricks, I guess.
Oh my God, man. Wow. And the crazy thing about this, these individuals get tons of sponsorship. for doing these sports, man. For doing in these fields. I ain't gonna call them sports, but in these fields, man.
Well, you know what? If they gonna keep adding them, they need to put the hot dog eating contest in the Olympics.
There you go.
That wouldn't be fair,
as long as that one guy keep winning, they will.
Yeah, you're right. As long as he keep winning.
As long as he keep winning, they'll put him in there.
Hey, or you know they had the lemonade drinking contest, the gallon of lemonade in 60 seconds, man. You saw the big guy, he knocked down that gallon of lemonade, man. So, man, hey, they got crazy stuff, man. Hey, we're going to talk about, before we jump off to the NFL training camp, I want to tell everybody the Major League Baseball trade deadline is Friday, July the 30th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the deadline to make moves, make trades, wheel and deal. Padres just got Todd Frazier today from the Pirates for 3 players and everything. Yankees deal 2 of their prospects. We're not going to talk about the Yankees because they had the game won yesterday.
Well, the dude only had a no-hitter for 7 innings, and then he tried to just throw it away.
As soon as he gave up the hit, Boom went out and pulled him, man. He was willing to hell. He threw 93 pitches.
That's what I love to talk to Coach Corey about, because I'm old school. Why are we taking pitches out of the game, 92 pitches, after he gave up 1 hit, which is already in the manager's head. If he gives up a hit, he coming out the game.
Coach Corey, you there, man? We got to ask him that, man.
I pitched. I'm like, man, get away from me. Don't eat one hit. 1 hit and 92 pitches. And at the beginning of the inning, you know the manager and the pitching coach has already said if he gives up a hit, we going to get him.
They're going to give him the hook. Coach Corey, we just talking about that trade deadline is Friday, 4 o'clock. I was just telling Todd Frazier just got dealt to the Pirates for 3 players. The Yankees dealt 2 prospects for Holmes. And we were just talking about the game yesterday with the Yankees and the Red Sox, man. The Yankee pitch, man. Oh, man, he was willing and dealing, man. When I say he was willing and dealing, man. Oh, man. Domingo.
No hit baseball.
Yeah, he gave up 1 hit, and Boone went out and gave him the hook, man. Booney went out and hooked him, man.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with it. The bullpen just failed.
92 pitches, though. I mean, I mean, 92 pitches, Corey, Coach. I don't know, man. I think he still has some left in him.
But see, my thing is, so if you saying that's a good move, then was it worth him going out there even though he had a no-hitter, or you just letting him go out there and get a chance to get a no-hitter? Because my thing is, if Boone went and got him at the 92 pitches that he gave up a hit, why he sent him out there and say the team come first? You gas.
Yep.
Well, you always want to give him a chance to get the no-hitter, but as soon as the no-hitter is up, then you all that goes out the window. Then you got to go with the strength of your team, which is supposedly the Yankees bullpen. So you got to put that ball in your bullpen's hand, and they should close that game out. You got to get 5 outs.
Is Geraldo still on the DL?
Yep. You got to get 5 outs. But see, this is what I hate about Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball makes your relievers pitch to 3 hitters.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that now hampers your bullpen. Because under normal situations, if you don't have to pitch to 3 players, I'll burn up every pitcher I got to get those 5 outs. But now you have to leave a guy in there for 3. So if he gets in trouble, you stuck. Because he got to face them 3.
Wow.
Before you can make another move.
Yeah, because that's
what caught the Yankees up last night.
It's tough to do that lefty, righty, thing.
Because he got to face 3 guys. And so then he went in there and he got in trouble. And you got to face 3.
Yep.
And then he couldn't get out. Then you bring in the next guy. He got to face 3. He can't get out. Now the whole ship done got rocked.
Right. They went up it was a 4-0, man. Top bottom of the 8th, man. The wheels fell off. They ended up losing 5-4, man. That's the reason why the Yankees may not make it to the postseason unless they got to go in and get an arm, man. They got to go in and get an arm, man. I mean,
baseball is killing themselves with all these rule changes.
And I was just getting ready to say the 3 facing 3 batter minimum, this extra inning bull crap, putting a runner at second base, and then these 7-inning double headers where if a pitcher pitch a perfect game, it don't count as a no hitter. Then why play the game like that?
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna do away with that. That's done at the end of this year. The 7-inning double headers, that's over with.
What was the reason for that anyway? Supposedly
that was a pandemic thing.
They get them off the field as quick as possible.
That was a pandemic thing. But
so was the run on second base the pandemic thing too? Because I thought they was done with that after last year.
That was a speed up rule thing. They need to do away with that too. They do that in Little League. That's a California rule, man. But see, Major League guys are so hard headed. I mean, if you give me a chance to put a runner on second with nobody out, I'm butting him to third.
Automatic. I don't care who up. It's automatic.
Yeah. I'm making you bring your infield in. I'm scoring that run every time. But these guys want to get up there and swing away and swing for the fences. And 9 times out of 10, they don't even score. They pull the ball. They do everything wrong that you shouldn't be doing. And you get out the inning without scoring a run. That's dumb baseball.
And the other dumb baseball to me was La Russa the first one that did some kind of modified shift and everybody and their mama shifting folks the way they shifting people. Man. There's no way that I'm going to have a guy come up that got speed and you shifting all the way everybody on the right side of the infield and you don't bunt your butt coming out the game. I don't care what your agent say. You coming out the game. You got a bunt. You didn't get a bunt double.
Man.
But see, guys don't know how to bunt.
Yeah, they're not willing to do that because that's not a big glamorous thing. That's not going to get you a big contract.
It's not going to give them a big contract. And that's why the game is the way it is.
That's not going to get you the money that you want to get, man. So let's keep looking out for this trade deadline on Friday, man. Hey, NFL
what are the Cardinals going to do?
Hey, wait a minute, hold up. And that was, we talked about this last week. Nothing. You know, Molina had a bad neck, so they had to play that boy last weekend. And they were talking about, well, you know, he haven't had any bats. Well, it's your fault he ain't had any bats. The thing is, what are the Cardinals going to
do?
Nothing. They in trouble, man. And if you
they
just
don't stand back, because I heard the announcer say, if the Cardinals have a second half like they did in 2019, they'll finish up winning 90 games and they can still win the division.
They are 50 and 50 right now.
And I heard that, and of course they had to dig up since 2017 or something. They had the best second half record in baseball.
Hey, Coach, what you say? The announcers say if they have a what?
The same second half they had in 2019, they could win the division.
Hey,
and I thought to myself, if I had the same salad I had in 2019, I'd crop the same turd.
Hey, Coach, if my auntie had a penis, she'd be my uncle, wouldn't she?
Right.
Hey, man, it's tough listening to McLaughlin and Thompson.
If it was a fifth, we all be drunk.
Oh,
I'm telling you. Hey, man,
it's hard to listen to them because they love certain guys.
They love certain guys, man.
They always pump them up.
They love Molina. They love Wainwright. Hey, they love Wainwright. They love Molina.
Now it's Bader's turn right now.
Man, they on Bader's jock so bad, man. You think he's Bader Roof? You know,
I'm telling you. Now they blowing smoke up Bader's.
Man, but you know what? Go back and look up every time a Cardinal player get hurt and go down to Memphis. They come back jacked up hitting home runs. What they doing to them guys down there? They shooting them up down there before they come back.
Man, they
look at them. Tyler O'Neal. Yeah, I mean, like Tyler O'Neal. He look like a little Bam Bam.
Man, they giving them some of that Memphis juice, man.
Hey, they feeding them Memphis barbecue.
Hey, man. Hey, NFL training camp started today. Well, started over the weekend and everything, man. And Deshaun Watson reported yesterday, man. I thought this camp was going to hold out, man. But Deshaun Watson reported to camp yesterday, man.
Deshaun said, I got enough bad. He said, I got enough bad press going on right now.
Supposedly, they supposed to be working it out a trade for him.
Hey, man.
He said, I got enough bad press. I'm showing up to work.
Hey, I guess $50,000 a day. Getting fined $50,000 a day will make you bring your butt to work.
That you can't get back.
That you can't get back.
Negotiable.
It ain't the $50,000 a day. Deshaun said, I got enough bad press. I'm showing up to work. Y'all ain't finna talk about me on this.
You think about it. Hey, $50,000 a day. You miss 5 days of work. That's $250,000 right there. That's 5 days of work.
And for the regular NFL player, some NFL players ain't tripping off it. But when you got the scandals that are behind you, like Deshaun got, he don't know what his next contract gonna look like. So he gonna show up to work.
Let that $50 million go.
Right. That's why he showed up to work because of the press. If he was good, if he didn't have that bad press behind him, he could afford to eat that. But right now he can't afford to eat it because the press ain't good.
Hey man, but
the NFL contracts not like NBA contracts or MLB.
Right.
You got to go to work in NFL.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's not guaranteed like MLB or NBA, man. It is not guaranteed. But you turn around, you look at Aaron Rodgers, though, man. Aaron Rodgers, they are getting ready to work out this new deal for Aaron Rodgers and everything.
But it's only saying that this is last year in Green Bay. So they're working out a 1-year deal, something I guess to get them back.
What they're doing is they're eliminating
the bonus.
His contract instead of it expiring 2023, it'll expire in 2022, and they can't franchise tag him.
Oh, okay.
Which let him be. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing.
He is punking Green Bay so he can get out of there.
Yeah.
They should have been dealt him, man. They could have dealt him at draft day, man.
I still wouldn't show up.
What you say?
They drafted Jordan Love. That's who they'll be playing this year.
Yep.
I wouldn't show up.
But they could have traded them at the draft deadline. But when it's Aaron Rodgers, it's like, you remember when Kobe requested a trade a long time ago? Remember what Jim Buss told him?
Yeah.
He said, I can't. He said, I'm trading away $1 and getting back 4 quarters. It ain't the same thing. It ain't the same thing. I cannot get back equal value for you. So a team would have had to unload so much just to get Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna go to the NFC East because I'm telling you, what's the name? Could have really used them down in New Orleans, man.
Yep, New Orleans.
New Orleans could have really used them, man.
As much as I like Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't want him to be traded to the Raiders, but that's some type of stuff that Chucky would do. Like, it'd be a dumb move. Well, we let go of everybody. We got a quarterback. Like, what is wrong with this man?
He loved Aaron Rodgers. Now, John Gruden he's infatuated with Aaron Rodgers. He loves Aaron Rodgers.
Man, blew our team up. We've been in the playoffs a couple years straight by now.
But yeah, when he let go of Khalil, that was the case.
Killed it.
That was.
Last year was crazy watching the Raiders. They've only scored less than 20 points twice the entire last season. Mm-hmm. They were losing like 35-42. You know what I mean? They were like scoring,
putting up points.
You just have Khalil Mack to stop 1 or 2 of them touchdowns, and y'all in the playoffs. That's all it was to it.
Hey man,
like that Dolphin game they lost at the end of the season.
Yeah. I remember being so upset.
Hey, I thought they were gonna run John Gruden out of town for that one, boy. That
After they should have ran him out of town.
I'm like, man, this dude, hey, man, they may just say, we'll just eat the rest of this contract. You got to get your butt up out of here, partner. Because
that's a lot of money to eat.
It is. That's $100 million over 10 years, man. That is a whole lot, and I think that's fully guaranteed.
What has he done for real to warrant that contract?
I have no idea.
This is what he did. He won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team.
With Tony Dungy's team against his former team that had the same playbook from when he was a coach. They didn't even change the damn playbook, bro. They kept the same playbook playing against the coach that set up the playbook. Like, what are y'all doing?
Okay, this is my take with that, man. Okay, the Raiders fired you. And you're going to go back to a team that fired you. That's just like going back to...
Well, the dude that did it is dead now, so...
Hey, but I'm just saying, though, that's just like you going back and remarrying the lady you just divorced.
You know I ain't going to do that.
That's what I'm saying.
I know two that did, so, it ain't never happened.
There's a movie called American Man. He married the same woman 4 times.
I know two that did it, so...
Oh my God! But I'm just saying they should. Ain't no way Gruden should have went back there. But I mean, hey, the Raiders and what's the name of Davis? What's his name? Hank Davis, Al Davis' son. He gave him 10 years, $100 million. I guess you couldn't turn that down, man.
He liked him. I've been wishing Tony Dungy went to the Raiders for years, or Herman Edwards. I like either one.
But Herman Edwards in some trouble now. So
John Gruden, wait a minute, y'all gonna give me what? How much money y'all giving me?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What? I go. Y'all know I don't know what I'm doing, right? Okay.
Hey, but based on history, why are we having a training camp anyway? This supposed to be the year the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Hey, I knew we weren't gonna get through it with somebody blasting them Cowboys, boy.
Hey, well, based on history, that was the last time the Bucks won the championship. The Cowboys won the next Super Bowl.
Hey, man,
is that right?
History.
And then the last time the Suns lost the championship, the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Hey, man,
why are we having a training camp?
Coach, man, you speaking the truth, man. You speaking straight gospel, man.
Where's Cliff?
Cliff is probably the reason why he ain't coming on, man, because he's upset. Cliff is upset that we are just degrading the Cowboys, man.
Hey, he flat out texted me. He said, I'll never come on that show the way y'all be dogging the Cowboys. Like, y'all ain't getting me up. He said, I'll be to cut somebody out.
And then hung up. He said, I'll be to cut somebody out and hung up. I said, oh, man, dang, man. Hey, but all these training camps started. Coach, your Seattle Seahawks started, man. Hey, what you think, man? Hey, do you think they're gonna win the NFC West this year?
As long as we get Sierra to move across to New Jersey for the football season, we got a good shot.
Hey,
wait a minute. You know what? Last year, and I'm like, how the heck he get through the season? He doing podcasts. He doing a show with her. He doing this hip hop thing with her. He doing this. He doing that. I'm like, oh my goodness.
He had some free time last year. He had a little bit of free time last year because Sierra and Lala were side by side with Vanessa. They was in Cabo and everything else, and they was chilling with that girl last year.
Well, he doing these podcasts.
Man,
I'm like, man, you need to be.
He had free time.
Well, okay, yeah, but yeah, I think they got to get shot. I think they're gonna leave it all on the line this year. You know, it's crazy that him and Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson may be out on the market next year because it was originally talking about him going to New Orleans. You know, so you possibly could have two quarterbacks.
He need to go to a team. If Russell leaves Seattle, he needs to go to a team in LA, somewhere in there.
He ain't going to the Rams.
He ain't going to the Chargers. Justin Herbert's their man of the future right there.
He need to go somewhere. He need to go somewhere in that.
He will not go to the Chargers.
Because that way he can have a lot. That way he have a lot of free time.
You know, the Raiders actually inquired about him when all that stuff was going on. I don't know what Gruden was talking about giving up, but they actually inquired about him.
See, the key is he got to move close enough to his wife's best friend. That way, she got somebody to take.
The girl.
Lala dumped Carmelo, so I mean, she got too much free time, so
she can go where she wants to.
We can't have Sierra hanging around that, because she got too much free time.
No, Vanessa. That's Vanessa Bryant.
You talking about Sierra?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They're best friends.
They know that.
Three of them.
All three of them. They BFFs, man. I wouldn't even know.
Lala done stop messing with the Kardashians, huh?
She dumped Carmelo.
She dumped Carmelo, and it was over with.
So listen, we got to work something out in our relationship, because you're not just gonna go get a whole new go to the body shop and get a whole new chassis and feel you just gonna drive off from my garage. No, sir. No, you're not.
What? What you say? She ain't gonna get a whole new body and done, huh?
Right.
Boy, you is crazy as hell.
Melo shouldn't have been having play dates.
Those on his off day.
Hey, man.
He should have been. Look,
what can he do? What can he do?
There are certain women you can do that with.
Hey, that's Carmelo Anthony, man. I guess he couldn't do it. Hey, you couldn't do. Hey, Melo couldn't do it because Lala. She in the league of her own now. With Power would really put Lala over the top, and then she on the side.
I like her on the
side. So Power is what really got her there when she played Keisha and Power, and now she in the shy. Oh man, Lala just getting all the money, man. She said, "I don't need Melo. Mel need me." He getting a veteran minimum, so she can flaunt in front of him
like this, holding that tray on the shy on the front and the back. How you got a tray in the front and the back?
This fool said she got a tray in the front and the back. Boy, you is crazy, man.
I don't know where I want to start eating that.
Boy, I can't deal with you, man.
There you go.
Off the chain.
Coach Corey, and he walked right in.
Hey, Coach Corey, you just called it out, didn't you, Coach Corey?
Hey, we turned the wrong way. I think we made a left. We made to make a right turn. I think
every time. Every time.
All right, I'm done.
I thought this was Monday's podcast. I didn't know this was Sunday.
Right.
You're not done. You're not done. You have not waved the white flag.
Oh my God! Hey, we cannot talk about no. Oh man, I'm hating to see the women, the Mount Rushmore. What we gonna talk about tonight? Because it's women, man. So. Oh my God, man! Hey, man! Before
we need to go back to the Olympics.
Hey, yeah, we gotta talk about the Olympics, man. Hey,
we talking about the Olympics now?
Oh no, we still talking.
Hey, Coach.
Hey, wait a minute. Coach. You go ahead.
They got badminton.
There you go.
Badminton. Hey,
I figured out an Olympic sport that we can actually medal in really well. All they got to do is go pick up the kids from the south side of Chicago and the kids down on the west side of St. Louis. They got shooting.
They got
shooting.
They got shooting.
Did she say the west side of Chicago
and the south side of St. Louis?
South side of St. Louis.
Y'all wrong.
They got shooting.
Wrong. Y'all so wrong.
We can't do that. They can't do that shooting.
They got shooting. Didn't we say we need to find something for these kids to do?
Oh my God, Crystal, you say shooting, man. Oh my God, girl, you is crazy.
Give them an Olympic medal in shooting. Go ahead.
Give them an Olympic medal in shooting. Lord Jesus. Hey, man.
Hey, wait a minute. But that Japan and USA, one of them two gonna win a gold medal in softball tomorrow. So they playing for the gold medal. So We're trying to check it out. That should be a good game.
It's gotta be the United States because hell, they team older than everybody on Japan.
Oh yeah. Well, they had a walk-off dramatic home run today to get it to the gold medal game. If they had lost today, they'd have been done.
That's crazy.
Hey, did the girl from Oklahoma go? Is she playing on the Olympic team?
I don't know what their roster is.
They probably gonna pitch Kat Osterman. This is like her 17th Olympics.
Oh
yeah.
man.
I just want to know why there's 5 different forms of cycling in the Olympics.
I don't know.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I guess it's different, kind of like track. It's like track events. Like not all, you know what I'm saying? You got the way it goes.
It's a bike.
Yeah, but I mean it does different.
Hey man, I think the girl from Oklahoma, man, if she on this roster, I think she should pitch that championship game tomorrow, man, because I saw what she did.
You talking about the left-hander?
Yeah. She tough, man. She tough, man. If she's on that team, I think she should. But you're gonna start old Kate that's been around for the last 4 Olympics and stuff, man.
Yeah, I saw old
and
Kate.
Why y'all playing? They got shooting on right now. They got shooting on right now.
Dino, thank you for joining us, brother. How you doing, man?
What is up? Pardon my tardiness.
Oh, you good, man. We were just talking about the NFL training camps just kicked off and everything, man. That's what we was talking about. We was hitting on these training camps, man. Deshaun, he reported to camp. Aaron Rodgers finna get the new deal. Coaches, Seahawks, they would be a favorite if Sierra didn't stay with Russell Wilson during the football season. if CC stayed over in New York for a couple months, and it is what it is. My Baltimore Ravens go win the NFC North. AFC North. They go. We go win the AFC North again. Ain't that right, Coach Cook?
Hot button topic.
We got something to say about it.
Hey,
please, crystal clear. Let's be for real. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Big Ben, come on now. I got a better chance of leading the Pittsburgh Steelers to a Super Bowl than Ben.
Hey. But there is a chance.
Because I ain't even had shoulder surgery or elbow surgery, so my arm better than Ben's.
And who's he throwing to?
We got a running back.
He got Juju.
Who?
He got Juju. He got Claypool. He got Antonio Johnson.
No, Juju gone.
Juju's still there.
I thought he signed with somebody else.
Juju took less. Juju took less, man.
Took less.
Juju too busy making TikTok videos and dancing on people.
Logo
emblems in the middle of the field, man. He's trying to get TikTok followers and all that.
Oh man,
it's the same since Antonio Brown left.
Yep, that was your meal ticket. That was your meal ticket.
Nah.
Who is their tight end? They got Ebron, right? Eric Ebron.
Ebron.
Okay.
They had a running game since Bayo left, and so
we got one now.
Got Najee. They don't have. They gotta get a better offensive line.
Yeah.
They want to pound the ball. They got to get.
They ain't had a running game since Jerome Bettis.
Willie Parker had a couple good years.
Hey man, hey.
Le'Veon was good when he was there.
Pouncey retired, man. That's their center, man. Didn't Pouncey retire this year?
No, he left and went somewhere else.
I don't see Baltimore not winning the North.
Yeah, I can't.
Y'all think Cleveland gone? Then y'all think Cleveland's gonna be a problem.
They actually picking Cleveland to win it, and Baltimore second and Steelers third. So, but you never know which Baker gonna show up. You know.
Yeah.
We shall see.
You could say the same thing about Jackson.
Hey, Jackson, Jackson gonna be there, man. We're gonna be good.
Jackson balls out in the regular season. It's the postseason. It's the postseason where we have a problem.
Hey, man.
He only got 2 examples though.
JK, both of them was bad.
Boy, you don't want me to get West Tennessee on here, boy. He'd go through the roof right now. West Tennessee have a stroke right now, boy.
Oh man, West Tennessee would be going crazy right now.
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
He'd be going.
They need a receiver.
Oh,
like
he gonna
Baltimore should have threw everything at Julio. They don't have a number one receiver, and that's
Marquise. They got Marquise Brown over there.
Please, Follywood Brown.
Hey man, we should have made a push for AB though, man. I think we should have made a solid push for AB, man.
Couldn't have hurt.
It wouldn't have hurt at all.
When's the last time Baltimore had a top flight receiver? Shannon Sharp
and
Quan
Bolden.
Tight end, not a receiver.
And Quan Bolden.
Well, we probably got to go back to the Cleveland Brown days to find that.
Right,
I
can't think of one. I honestly can't think of one.
Cleveland Brown stuff.
Hey, you know he say nothing before 96, coach. There you go.
Hey,
we talking Paul Warfield here.
Hey, West Tennessee he gonna have some words for you, coach. He gonna say, "Oh, you gonna end up putting it in the chat." Hey,
that's a good question, though. Like, have they had a good wide receiver ever?
And Quan Bolden, what you think?
No, Quan Bolden was on his way out.
Bolden
was decent, but Bolden wasn't no Jerry Rice. He was on his way out. Right. Yeah, at the end of his career.
Man.
He made everything in Arizona. They always been a running team, and they always had a defense. Shannon Sharp was a tight end. He don't count. Exactly.
Steve Smith.
The 85 Birds only happens.
Steve Smith was more Panthers.
Yeah, he was on his way out.
He was on his way out.
But y'all asked for legitimate wide receiver. We giving y'all legitimate wide receiver.
Performed while they were in Baltimore.
Y'all just saying they on their way out. They legitimate.
Where's that Philly at, man? That's like saying the Raiders can take claim for Jerry Rice. You cannot. He was 40.
Right. They should have threw the ball to Dez Bryant for last year.
There you go, Dez Bryant.
They should have threw the ball to Dez for last year.
Here lies the problem. You gonna bring up Dez. That's just like anybody. That's like Tampa Bay bringing up Antonio Brown. It really don't matter.
Oh man!
With the receivers that they had last year, all they need is a little bit from Dez Bryant. They had guys that could run and spread the field.
Did Dez get scratched from a game before the game started?
Pissed.
He got scratched for COVID and got pissed.
He got pissed.
Dez, the man set for 2 years?
Just about.
Yeah. No.
I gotta defend West Tennessee. As long as Rothenberger don't get hurt against the Ravens, they got to bring in Haskins in. Then Pittsburgh might have a chance because the Ravens go drive him.
I got a question for the Ravens fans.
Go ahead.
Okay, I get that you haven't had a bona fide.
Hold on, you cut out D. Say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now, loud and clear.
How come they never drafted a receiver? Look at all the wide receivers they passed up.
We did. We drafted Marquise Brown.
You know what? I can always count on Coach to give me one.
Coach always do it, man. He find the worst in people, man. He don't look for the best, man. He ain't like that song. He saw the best in me when everyone else saw the worst in me. Coach just go straight for the worst in you, baby.
I'm just trying to help out. They got Hollywood over there, and he actually got mad last year. Told him don't throw the ball him no more because he was open all the time. Man. And who's the other receiver over there? They kept throwing the ball to.
Last year, Miles Boykin.
Who?
Miles Boykin was the one they was throwing to a lot last year.
From TCU.
Yep.
Boykin played at TCU.
Miles Boykin played at Notre Dame, and then he played at Notre Dame, and then he transferred to TCU. You're right, Notre Dame and then TCU. But we had Miles Boykin.
So why was Marquise Brown mad? Because he's saying that what's the name wasn't throwing him the ball last year.
Marquise Brown too little. They probably can't even see him running across the field.
There go the man, Stat Philly. He's the one. Hey man, they talking bad about me and Coach Corey Ravens, man. They talking about we ain't had no legitimate tight end, Coach Philly.
Whoa. No wide
Oh,
receiver.
y'all done had a whole bunch of tight ends.
Yeah, tight ends been
not
tough.
good for tight ends.
Tight ends
Ozzie
solid.
Newsome was a GM. Y'all was guaranteed to have a good tight end.
So, so I get the last one was slaughtered in.
Coach, there you go, man. We talking about before 96, man. Coach, man, you just destroy us, Coach, man.
I mean,
was a good
Todd Heap. Y'all had a plethora of
Todd Heap.
I mean, but they only didn't have like one quarterback over the last few years that could throw past 15 yards. So what they need a wide receiver for?
Hey, Crystal.
Wow.
Different game. It's a different game
wow.
since y'all back in 01.
Hey, Crystal, since 96. Since
He
96.
won us a Super Bowl, Crystal.
How many Super Bowls y'all won since 96, Crystal?
He won us a Super Bowl 15 yards at a time.
I said that y'all
15 yards at a time.
That's why y'all didn't have a wide. Y'all played to y'all strength. Y'all quarterback couldn't throw past 15 yards. So what did you need a big wide receiver for?
Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Trent Dilfer or Flacco? Which one are you talking about?
Talking about Dilfer.
It doesn't matter. Pick one.
It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
I help you. Y'all had Torrey Smith and Willie Snead the fourth.
See, Torrey Smith was there with, but Torrey Smith was there with Anquan Bolden, man.
That was at the end.
Hey,
they
we
never
got
get him at the beginning.
But we got a Super Bowl with that group, man. Torrey Smith and Anquan. We got a Super Bowl with that, that duo.
It wasn't because of y'all
win that
offense.
Super Bowl.
It was because of y'all defense.
So
y'all draft amazingly every year on defense.
Check this out, though. Let's see if Pittsburgh can win the Super Bowl on checkdowns and handoffs.
Hey,
we're the last team to won the Super Bowl with checkdowns and handoffs.
Yeah,
that's all Big Ben gonna be relegated to.
Checks and handoffs, draw plays, checks and draws. That's it.
Y'all won Super Bowls on that. It's possible.
All right, now to answer the question, these are the receivers that they played with. There was Marquise Brown, Chris Moore, Torrey Smith, Willie Snead the fourth, Derek Mason, Mark Clayton, Travis Taylor, Jermaine Lewis, Anquan Bolden, Steve Smith, Quadri Ismail, Todd Heap. So they really why don't
Todd Heap was a tight end, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was a tight end. He was a tight end.
Hey man, y'all
Quadri Ismail was a bottle rocket. He wasn't even the original rocket.
Oh my God, man! Y'all
just the bottle rocket.
He said he was bottle rocket.
Bottle rocket.
hey, he was one of them poppers you throw on the ground.
That boy was a sparkler.
A snap rock.
That boy was a sparkler. He wasn't even a pop rock. He was a sparkler.
Hey man, that's crazy, man. But hey, like I say, we're gonna have a lot more of this, man. Even when we start our own league, man, No Balls, No Glory Fantasy Football League. It's coming, man. It's coming. We gonna probably do our live draft right here on the show, man. So more to come. The NCAA. Oh man, this is huge, man. The Big 12 may be we may be having a funeral service for the Big 12. Texas and Oklahoma are bolting for the SEC, man. Texas and Oklahoma are bolting for the Southeastern Conference.
Ooh, that's big.
Whoa. That's bad.
That's bad.
Hey, I'm telling you, both of them would benefit big time in recruiting if they go to SEC.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Texas and Oklahoma down there in the SEC. You know, my goodness. I feel for Baylor. Because if that happened, Baylor, the rest of them, the Big 12 or 10 or whatever is going to be done.
It's going to be done.
Well, what? Nebraska's only big draw left?
Nebraska is in the Big 10.
Nebraska went to the Big 10.
They did move.
So what's left in the you got K-State,
Kansas,
Oklahoma
K-State, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, TCU, Texas Tech,
Iowa State,
Yep, Iowa State.
And Baylor, right?
Yep, Texas Tech, West Virginia too.
Oh
yeah, right.
God.
West Virginia's there. I mean, they could cancel that. Nobody. That's not gonna be a draw.
Man, that's gonna be hard, man. That's
gonna be tough because the Big Eight. I go back to the Big 8 days. That conference was always good, and to see it getting destroyed the way it is now is if Texas and Oklahoma leave, that's it for that conference. Period.
And this is my main thing, though, too, Coach. What about you? Because Texas got the Longhorn Network. So now you got to figure out merchandising and rights to the Longhorn Network because now they're in the SEC where the Longhorn Network work in conjunction with the SEC network.
That's gonna be tough because would the SEC allow them to be able to bring that Longhorn Network in there with them?
Ooh.
But evidently, if they bringing them over there, they already talked all those details
I'm pretty
out.
sure they already talked all this out.
They didn't talk that out. That's just gonna be big for Texas,
Oh my God!
The question is, how are they gonna recruit? And you saw how Mizzou, when they first got to the SEC, they were okay that first season.
Yeah.
And after that, they were getting it handed to them. They win the non-conference schedule. As soon as they came to conference play, they were getting murdered because they could not compete. They couldn't recruit in those southern states. You're not going to get no blue chip from Florida. You're not going to get nobody from Alabama. You barely get anybody from Texas. Missouri used to dominate getting recruits from Texas.
Hey, just like Bama. Bama get a lot of Texas boys now. Yeah. But now Texas is in the SEC. Hey, a lot of them boys may decide to stay at home, man, instead of going to Bama and stuff. We're in the same conference. You go see Bama. You go get the same scouts that's gonna be at the games and everything. Mm-hmm. Hey, you play them. Hey, you in the SEC West. You meet Bama in the SEC championship in Atlanta.
I was gonna say they're gonna have to redo those divisions because they wouldn't see each other to the. I think it's gonna be worse for Mizzou.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're recruiting. I mean, Mizzou. That's why now. They definitely going to have to close these borders here, you know. But when you start letting guys leak out of here, going to those SEC schools, you know, Mizzou picked up a couple of good guys that transferred from Ohio State that came out of Cardinal Ritter, but then they lost one that left Cardinal Ritter. He went up to Ohio State and just bypassed Mizzou, went all the way down to Alabama. So now we got guys leaving here going to Alabama.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was Williams, the Williams kid. I know his parents personally, James and Tiana. Man, I'm telling you, he was at Ohio State, went to the portal, and then he just go from Ohio State to Bama. Oh my God!
What's his name?
Williams. What is his name? I know it got to start with a J because I know. James and Tiana, and a lot of those kids names start with J. His name is Williams. He from Ohio. He from Cardinal Ritter, went to Ohio State, and now he just transferred. But if you look at that championship, he called a touchdown. He went a 9. The kid's a track star. He run track. He just ran right past the dude. They threw a 9 route and boom, hit him in stride.
Jamison Williams.
Jamison is his name.
Jamison Williams.
But from what I understand, Alabama was in his initial recruiting at the beginning out of high school. He chose Ohio State, but the recruiter that's still at Alabama stayed on him when this portal came up. It just opened up. It gave guys a chance to just say, "Hey, I don't like it here. I want to go here." You know,
right.
And when supposedly, and I can't believe this. Alabama ain't never naked, but they had 3 receivers. I think got drafted, and they had one guy coming back. Can't think of his name. Number 8. That was the only receiver that they had that played, and he jumped at that. He jumped at that opportunity, and Ohio State got a bunch of receivers coming back.
So, sure did. That's a perfect opportunity for Jamison, man.
And they got an unproven quarterback at Ohio State.
Oh, my God, yeah. They do.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting because I always used to say, and this is before Drinkwitz got to Mizzou, that if Mizzou got anything out of Texas or Florida, they were guys that Texas and Florida didn't want. Because in Florida states and the Floridas and the Texas and all those schools, Miami's, if they wanted those kids, they would have got them. So you might have been getting the 3-star kid out of those states, not the 5 and the 4-star.
Yep, those are the kids that those big schools didn't want, man. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. We know it's all about the dollar and everything, and Texas and Oklahoma, that's huge, man. That would right there put the final nail in the coffin of the Big 12, man. Because now they move from Power 5 conference, Power 4 conference?
Power 5.
They'll move from the Power 5 then, because I mean, hey, it'll be a Power 4 conference now.
And you still got your Red River rivalry.
Still got that rivalry.
Man.
That ain't going nowhere ever. That's a recruiting game right there.
Yeah.
And then they play each other, and the way they'll set it up is they'll play each other, and the winner of that game, both of them be beating everybody, and then the winner of that game will turn around and possibly play for the SEC title against Bama or whoever's over at LSU or somebody and everything. So
yeah, that
West
conference
will be stacked.
That West will be stacked.
Arkansas, hey, it's just gonna be like the Big 12. Hey, it's gonna be like the Big 12 from back in the day. I was just getting ready
to say that. Well,
Arkansas, Mizzou, Texas A&M, Texas, Oklahoma.
But I might be dating myself here, but take it past, it was old Southwest Conference. No, it was the Southwest Conference. Wow. They had all the Texas schools in there. And then when Big 8 expanded, that's when the Texas schools came into the Big 12.
Yeah.
But there was old Southwest Conference that had all the Texas schools in Arkansas. That's when Rice and SMU, all the Texas schools in Arkansas. Arkansas was the only non-Texas school in that conference.
Was that around the Pony Express time?
That was around the Pony Express time.
Wow.
The scandal at SMU. So
scandal at SMU, man. God, that is deep, man. Hey, we gotta talk about this, man. Hey, we're gonna swing this over to our Mount Rushmore. Tonight's Mount Rushmore is interesting. It's gonna be the Mount Rushmore of women athletes.
Crystal, I bailed you out last week.
He helped you. Hey, Coach helped you out last week, Chris.
I was the only one that had females on the Mount Rushmore last week. The rest of them had all.
Whoa! Don't say you was the only one.
No, I take that back. Corey had. I think he had.
I had Cheryl Miller on there.
Yeah, he did.
I had Cheryl Miller on there.
I take that back. He had Cheryl Miller on there.
Oh my God. Okay. We did last week. We did the Mount Rushmore of top athletes. Now we're doing the Mount Rushmore of women athletes. So, I might as well give it to you, Crystal. Hey, we started off with you.
We've been waiting on this,
right?
Yeah, because Coach had everybody in fear.
He did. Hey, one thing. Hey, Crystal, Coach had your back last week. I'm telling you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
He sure did. He had everybody in fear.
I had folks throwing knives at them at the table if we was ever on site somewhere.
Yep. Oh yeah. Give me your women athletes, Chris. Give me your Mount Rushmore.
Well, you already said one.
Who is that?
Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl
Miller. Layla Ali.
Okay, that's a good
one. Serena Williams.
That's another good one.
And go gymnastics. Simone Biles.
Okay, that's your 4. All right then. Hey Dino, give me your 4, man. Top 4 women athletes.
She took a couple of good ones from me.
I know, right?
Damn.
We should write down the ones that's in common and then take the top 4 that we all got in common, and that's our Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Because obviously we all feel the same way.
Yeah, I had Serena last week.
Hey, I got some different ones. I'm gonna throw y'all off.
I got Serena too.
She got Serena, so I guess I have to take Venus because she
okay.
She's the first. That's a lesser of two evils. She ain't even a good sister.
That's like Leangelo Ball.
So what you talk? What's your definition of good sister now?
She ain't the one that do the winning. She's the one who do all the winning. Venus don't really win. She kind of win. Serena ain't around.
He loses to Serena.
She carried for a little while early.
Forward, like don't get it twisted.
Venus is the wildest of the two Williams sisters, though. She is the most spontaneous of the Williams sisters, man. But go ahead, Dino.
We're talking Steph and Seth Curry, right? Yeah, okay.
All right, fine. Serena Williams. I got Lisa Leslie.
I
got JJK and FloJo.
Okay.
Didn't I have them 2 last week?
Yep. Hey, he picked JJK. Hey,
and
Coach.
FloJo.
Coach, give it to me, man. What's your 4, man? I know that too many of them changed or have you?
Well, since everybody used, because I had Jackie Joyner Kersey last week, FloJo, but I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna still go with JJK. Wilma Rudolph.
You're killing me, dog.
Coach stole it. Man, he took mine too, man. I'm like, damn, Coach.
Hey,
who else, Coach? God, he just said,
I can't go Bruce Jenner, can't now. That's a joke.
Hey.
You funny for that.
Y'all talking about me. Y'all talking about me. Okay.
Hey, Coach gonna get a strip, man.
All right.
Boy, Coach, the LGBTQ community coming for you.
Hey, man, we want the smoke though, man.
I'm gonna stay with Cheryl Miller, but I'm gonna go with, and this is gonna be got to go for 2 because they twins. But Pamela and Paula McGee.
Pamela McGee.
They was on that SC teams that won national championships. Actually, one of them is Pam McGee is JaVale's mama.
How about that's JaVale mama?
JaVale McGee's mama, yeah.
Yeah, that team was tough. That team was tough.
Who you say his mom was? Did you say Carla McGee?
Pam McGee.
Pamela.
Oh, Pam. I was like, wow.
Pam McGee. But
I think she's a better basketball player than son.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna go there. But anyway, that'd be it for me. Wilma Rudolph, FloJo was I have her as my honorable since I had her last week, and then Jackie Joyner Kersey.
Oh man, that was a good one. Coach Corey, what about you, man?
Man, I'm gonna have to change mine around because Coach being here still. Here still, and I have Wilma Rudolph. I didn't think nobody was gonna be that old. But I'm gonna stick with Wilma Rudolph. But I got a couple different ones. I got Serena Williams, of course.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Lindsey Vonn. What she did in skiing is amazing.
It was.
Will never be again. Never ever. You won't ever see anybody be able to do that again.
Yeah.
And the last one I have is Cheryl Swoops.
That was my other one.
Played basketball. Tough. Just tough basketball. But hey, first woman I ever known to be called anything.
Swoops.
Swoops. Definite baller. Definite baller.
Hey, Chris Dorian, give me your 4, man. I'm gonna strap my seatbelt on, man.
Y'all done hit me off of all mine, but I'm sticking to my story. Flojo, Simone Biles, Serena Williams, and Cheryl Miller. And I was really close to putting Candace Parker in.
Yeah, I was close to her too. Candace Parker was real.
And I was a big fan of her brother, real talk. Like, I thought he was amazing, but that's because it's like a Peoria thing, and seeing him play either at the Parks or over at Bradley, dude was special.
Man. Stat Philly. What's up, man? Give it to me, man.
All right. So we got the Mount Rushmore of women athletes.
Yes.
For me, got to go with Cheryl Miller, of course. She was that female Jordan. Serena Williams, of course. Let's see who else. I got to show some love to Mia Hamm, man. Coming up, not a big soccer fan, but, anytime anything was going on soccer-wise with the women, she always had an impact or whatnot. So got to give it up for Mia Hamm, 2 gold medals, 1 silver medal as well. And then I got kind of a 1A, 1B, and that's Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops. When the WNBA first came out, when they first kicked their inaugural season off or whatnot, these women helped the Houston Comets really put the first dynasty with the WNBA, so got to give it up for those ladies.
Man, that's pretty deep, Stat Philly. That's pretty deep, man. Hey, I'm gonna go and kick it off with mine. I got mine is a lot of y'all's what y'all got. Number 1, I like Layla Ali. Not only could Layla fight, but man, Layla Ali is so beautiful. She didn't have to fight. She could have been a model, man. That's how beautiful she was, man. But she is a technician when it comes to boxing, man. She learned that from her pops, man. So Layla Ali is definitely up on top of my list.
She came too early. She came too early. That's all it is. She came too early.
What you say?
Get Chris Dorian started.
No, I'm saying, but she came too early. Like,
to jump the fence.
No, serious. Like, I'm a big boxing fan. I'm a big boxing fan. And in terms of like women boxing, she came way too early to the fact to where like she really didn't have anybody to showcase how good she actually was. Nobody was even close to matching it.
No competition.
Because women were messing with the sport at that time. You know what I mean?
Chris Dorian, do you think Layla Ali is beautiful? Do you think Layla Ali is beautiful?
Oh, absolutely gorgeous.
I'm not going to. I'm not. I'm not
going to ask
him what he'll do to her. I'm not going to ask him what he'll do to her.
I'm not. Like, Layla Ali was gorgeous, but I was like, that her boxing skills, though, is what I looked at with Layla, though.
Okay, we got them on track now. Let's not send them left.
We got them focused.
I'm not gonna mess up boxing unless I love boxing. I'm not gonna mess up boxing.
Hey, Layla's number 1. I would say Serena would be number 2. Number 3. This is an oldie but goodie. This is the young lady. This young lady she kind of brought the Olympics and the floor exercises to attention. Mary Lou Retton, man.
Pick.
Y'all might not know, but Mary Lou Retton, man. Hey, we was little. We didn't know why we was pulling for it, man. But I was pulling for Mary Lou Retton, man. She was just in the league all by herself, man. And you got to give it to Mrs. Decathlon, man. East St. Louis, the pride of East St. Louis. Did she go to Lincoln or East Side? East Side. She was a flyer, right?
No. You talking about Jackie Joyner?
Yeah.
She was a Tiger.
She went to East St. Louis, Lincoln.
Yep.
She pride of East St. Louis, Lincoln.
That's when Lincoln was open and had them tough girl track teams over there.
I got to give it to Jackie Joyner Kersey, man. She definitely is on there, man. I'm telling you, man, those women, I think, kind of took it to. I got honorable mentions and everything, man. But see, like in the WNBA, I do like Candace Parker. I do like Lisa Leslie. I like Cheryl Swoops, but I just really the new age WNBA players, man. I ain't talking about Brian Griner. I mean, not Brian. I mean
Brittany.
You right.
You said it, Brian Griner.
You right. She look like a Brian. He might be Brian.
Hey man, they gonna come after us, y'all. I'm just saying. We gonna get all the smoke with that one, man. But I like Danica too, man. I like Danica Patrick too, man.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that one.
She didn't win nothing. She was just pretty.
Card did the work. I'm sorry.
He said the card did the work.
I'm sorry. To me, athlete means, because I have this discussion with my boys all the time. There's, somebody that's good at a particular sport, and then there's an athlete. I feel like an athlete, they can do anything. You can put them in any kind of sport, and they'll do well.
That's my definition of what you're talking about right there. I feel you.
It's two sports that, to me, that are not athletic. It's just patience and endurance. Auto racing, you making left turns for 2.5, 3 hours. Not a sport to me.
Okay.
One. Two, horse racing. The horse is doing the work. The jockey, okay, he do a little bit. He got the horse, but the majority of the work is being done by the horse. So those are two sports to me that don't count as sports.
So would you
who consider sticks the needle in the horse?
What's that?
Who sticks the needle in the horse?
There you go, coach.
They all jacked up now.
There you go, coach.
Coach say horses out here juicing now, man. Hey, the horses on the juice and stuff, man. Hey, but I'm telling you another honorable mention. Would y'all consider Ronda Rousey, man?
No.
No.
Y'all would consider Ronda Rousey a top athlete?
No.
She's a top athlete, but she's not a Mount Rushmore athlete.
She fought bums. When she fought a real fighter, she got knocked out.
She felt
right.
that pain
several times.
Oh my God, man!
She scared everybody at first, and then she beat him. But when she fought somebody that wasn't scared of her, she got knocked out.
And she wasn't necessarily, again, that marketing thing of not necessarily being ugly. She wasn't ugly. She wasn't but she wasn't ugly. She was marketable.
Right.
And they put that machine behind her is more than what it is. That's all.
If you're going to put her up there, then you might as well put Kimbo Slice on there because they basically had the same kind of run.
That's what it was. He had the mean look, was marketed. Yep.
Hey, what about Steffi Graf, man?
Steffi Graf was my honorable mention, but I had to put Serena ahead of her.
She was
definitely. Steffi Graf was a beast.
He was a beast.
Yeah, but you're not going to put nobody in tennis over Serena or Venus.
I couldn't stand her. And then she married my boy Andre, so I kind of half didn't like her.
Because she married Andre?
She married my boy Agassi, man, so I had to halfway.
It's funny that you say that because, Sports Illustrated did their top 100 athletes, and they ranked Billie Jean King as the top tennis athlete
of all time.
Over Serena?
Yep. She was the number 3 ranked of all time.
That was
who was that? Serena was?
No, they ranked Sports Illustrated in the top 100 female athletes from 1900 to 2000, and she was number 3. Wow. FloJo was 1. Babe,
Didrikson.
Yep.
Golfer.
2. Track and field. Okay. And they had Billie Jean King, and then they had Sonia Heaney, a figure skater, followed by Martina Navratilova and Chris Evert for 10. Wow.
So they had Martina and Chris Evert both above Serena.
Yes.
So this is my thing. If you take a computer and time the speeds into which Serena can get from one spot to another spot, take another computer, put in the strength in which she hits the ball, or reacts to a ball. And you mean to tell me you do that the same for those other women, and any of those metrics would match what she was been able to do on that tennis court?
No, but you know what they're gonna tell you? It was a different time. The game was slower then. That's what they gonna say. The game was slower then. So they're gonna say you can't base them on what they're doing now.
So devil's advocate. If you put, I'm gonna do both ways. You put Serena in the time back there with Chris Everett and Martina and Steffi Graf.
So
over.
Don't dominate, complete domination.
Only one that would have gave her a run is Steffi.
So now, devil's advocate to that. You put Steffi or Martina Navratilova in the time now. Do you think that they would compete at a high level?
Good. They would be good.
Steffi would.
And now we're talking about them ladies in their prime now.
Right. But the thing about it
would be good.
Tennis now, women they don't have serving volleyers. They're all baseliners.
What about the Russian woman, Maria Sharapova?
She just looked good. Just like Anna Kournikova.
Hey, Chris Dorian, does Maria Sharapova look good?
Sharapova. She was all right. That was that Kournikova girl was prettier.
Yeah.
But she have no carriage behind her. None.
No what?
She had nothing.
She had the flyer, was missing the radio.
Right.
Back.
She is a semi-truck with no carriage on the back.
This dude right here,
it was all pretty in the front. That's all it was.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man, guys.
Hey, well, the first African American woman to win the French Open was Althea Gibson.
Althea Gibson.
So you probably got to put her in there somewhere, but you know.
She was one of my honorable mentions also.
Yep.
And they had her ranked like 30th on this list.
Way down there. Don't
forget about the girl from Connecticut. Mia. I always forget her last name.
Mia Hamm?
No, that was
Mia basketball player.
Basketball.
Oh, you talking about Mia, the one who married the guy that was in jail and stuff, man.
Yep.
Talking about Monica
Maya Moore.
Maya Moore, yeah. Maya Moore, yeah.
Maya Moore, yeah. Yeah, she
that's some love right there, boy.
Maya Moore.
Get that man out of jail.
That's true love, man. Hey,
yeah.
She fought tooth and nail and got that brother out of jail, man. Hey, she had his back, man.
Yep.
Because he was looking at what was he looking at? A life sentence or something?
He was looking at life on top of life.
Yep.
What y'all talking about?
Maya Moore.
Who was her man?
Some gentleman.
What was that guy's name? Her husband now.
Yeah,
they married now.
Yep, they just released. Wasn't he in the Missouri?
He was in the. Yeah,
I didn't know that story.
She came here on a visit.
Jonathan Irons.
Yeah, Jonathan right there. He is. She came here on a visit. She got some relatives here, and they told her about the story, and she looked up and read on it and everything. And next thing you know, she ran with it, and she gave up her career at that time. Missed the season to get that man out of jail, out of prison.
Yeah, and he was wrongly convicted of a crime. I want to say like out in St. Charles or somewhere like in this area. So
it was St. Charles because her is either grandparents or it's some relatives, and she just happened to be out there visiting, and they told her the story, and she looked at it and looked on it and jumped on it, and she spent her time getting that man out and ended up being her husband.
Wow.
So,
yeah, they got married soon after he got released.
So they was having a relationship and all while he was in prison because she had access to everything to help him out of there. And even the St. Charles prosecutors dug up some stuff and helped her with some stuff. And next thing you know, she was on a roll and she did what she had to do.
Wow.
To get her man.
She got her man. Got her. Hey man.
So where do y'all rank Diana Taurasi in all of this?
She got to be on the honorable mention, man, because Hey man,
top athletes. The same definition that my man Dino said. Like if you put this athlete in different things, like Simone Biles is going like look how high she jumped, bro. At 4 foot something. She looked like Mario from like Mario. We know how like it's crazy.
Hey man,
Serena Williams, how fast she is or strong she is, she's an athlete. She could probably play football.
Yeah.
You know, Simone Biles' boyfriend played for the Texans, right?
Who?
Yes. Yeah.
Simone Biles.
Her boyfriend plays for the.
Who's her boyfriend?
Towns. He plays for the Texans.
Yeah. I know he played NFL because she was like he didn't know who she was when he met her.
Wow, man. So she got Houston Texans, huh?
My niece got a picture with Simone Biles when they was here for the qualifying because Simone spent all her time out at Boy Louis in St. Charles the whole time she was here. You know, and they had a table for her at the back, and she just walked up to her and said, "Can I take a picture with you?" And she said, "Sure."
What you say his name was, Crystal?
It's Towns. J Towns. If you go on our Instagram page, there's pictures of them all over there. He just had a birthday.
His last name Towns, Thomas. I see a Thomas. I see a couple Thomases. Joe Thomas. I see some Thomas.
I'm seeing Jonathan Owens.
That's her boyfriend?
That's the good name I keep seeing.
It's a Jonathan Owens. Yeah. Jonathan Owens. I don't know why I said Towns. Towns is Jonathan Owens.
All right.
Okay.
Number 36.
Cornerback or safety.
He from St. Louis. Look at y'all winning. St. Louis down there winning, got Simone Biles on the roster.
What's his name? Jonathan.
That's why she know about Boy Louis. That's why she know Boy Louis. She know a little bit about St. Louis.
Jay Owens.
That and Emos is all she missed when she left here.
Right. The square beyond compare.
Now, who is it from St. Louis that she dates?
Jay Owens played for the Houston Texans.
And he from St. Louis?
He only 5'11", and look how much bigger he is than her, man. She is really small.
Oh, she
definitely.
Most of those
because dude's short. Dude only 5'11".
He must have got cut because I don't see him on the roster.
Well, they just opened up training camp. He cut already?
Jonathan Owens. I see him. I see him now.
Hey, if he get cut in
OTAs.
If he get cut in OTAs, boy, you really bad.
Yeah.
He got promoted last year to the roster.
Hey, he went to Missouri Western.
That's probably why we never heard of him.
I wonder what high school he went to.
Christian Brothers College High School.
CBC.
He went to CBC. So
CBC.
So hey, they winning over at CBC, boy.
Yep.
Simone Biles,
baby.
We got some hitters in the leagues, man, from this area. When you put a list together,
right? Where's Charleston, Missouri at? Is that by St. Louis?
Charleston. That's about 150 miles south of here.
Yeah,
that's down in the boonies.
Yeah, I was just saying that the guy that Popeye was based on is from that area.
Charleston.
Hey, shout out to one of our boys that played at McClure South Berkeley in camp with the New Orleans Saints, Lawrence Woods. Played at Truman. Truman. 4 gold his senior year because he was hurt. Rehab, D-back in camp with the New Orleans Saints.
That's good, man. That's good. Oh, hey, only thing you got to get in there and do your thing, man.
Hey, shout out to
Texas got a guy from Hazelwood Central, offensive lineman.
Yeah, we got Pierre Desir from Lindenwood.
Seahawks, baby.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have mentioned
it. Pierre Desir, man. His one of his good friends. I coach with his dad, man. He always giving him tickets to the game. I'm going to see that dude play. I missed going to Indy 2 times last year.
Hey, man.
To go see him play, man. He always giving out tickets and trying to
Well, Coach Corey, we gonna have to exchange numbers because that brother make the Seahawks. I'm be calling you. Give me some tickets.
Hey man, cause my friend's dad owed me. He keeps saying, "Man, I owe you some tickets. I owe you some tickets." I'm definitely taking them up on.
You know, they opened up in Indy this year. The Seahawks.
Oh yeah, we can be there. We can be there. That ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump.
You right.
Hey BP, did we shout out Isaac going into the hall Saturday?
Oh man, we talked about Isaac and him talking about the best, him and Torrey Holders, the best duo ever, wide receiver duo ever. Oh man, Coach went back and read. He gave you 5 or 6 reasons that they weren't the best wide receiver duo. So, man, hey, Chris Storian.
What's up, bro?
Hey man, take us out with Mr. West Tennessee segment. This is for West Tennessee, the birthdays and the song of the day. Give us the birthdays. Man.
I don't got a song of the day for you. I don't believe. I'll try. I'll see what I got. I do got one.
Okay.
I got one.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I got a song for you.
Okay.
Man. Hey, long as it ain't back that thing up or nothing like that.
That ain't my type of music, but it's a nice smooth bop. It's a nice smooth bop that should have been bigger when it came out. I got something for you.
Who are birthdays, man?
Birthdays today. Jason Statham, 54 years old.
Who is Jason Statham?
Really? You don't know who Jason Statham
really, man? Is? Jason Statham?
The transporter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hobbs and what's it?
Furious?
What's the Rock movie? Something in Hobbs? Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and
Shaw.
So yeah, he's Shaw. So he's 54 today. Transporter 54.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock, she 57.
Good Lord.
Man,
Mick
I thought
Jagger.
she was older than that.
I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that old. That was other for me. Mick Jagger, 78.
The Mick.
Yep. Joe Jackson's birthday is today. They celebrating
Joe.
Big Daddy Joe.
He's still beating the kids.
He brought the world so much joy and his kids so much pain.
Don't kill him, Joe.
Joe Jackson. Oh my God.
That's where the term "don't hurt him" Joe came from.
Don't hurt him, Joe. Joe Jackson birthday today. Who else? We got any more birthdays?
We got Corey Wise birthdays today.
Corey
from
Wise.
the Exonerated Five.
Yes.
Yep. We got Helen Mirren. You know, the lady who played Queen Elizabeth in the movie. Okay. She was also in Fast and the Furious. You know,
okay.
Helen Mirren. She's 76, which is pretty crazy because I'm not usually one to go on that side of the ocean. I usually stay in Africa, not Europe. But I mean, that's a gamilf. I knock it down. I mean, I rub her down some Geritol. I would. I like, hey, I knock it down.
Boy, there.
That's the last one I got.
Savage.
Oh,
hey, he a beast, man. Give us a song of the day, man.
Song of the day I got from it's from 1990. I want to say 1997, 1998. It's a group called Chris Jones, the R&B group that was on Rockefeller Records when Rockefeller Records was just starting up. So they got a song called Bring Back Your Love, kind of to the beat of, it's a sample from Computer Love with Roger Troutman. So instead of saying Computer Love, it's like Bring Back Your Love, and like that song, amazing bop. If y'all get a chance to listen to it, Bring Back Your Love by Chris Jones. That album in general was fire. Like they should have been more famous than what they were.
Man, you supposed to have it queued up for us. We supposed to be listening to it right now.
I could right now, man. Listen, you ain't said nothing but a word. Where's my Spotify? You ain't said no.
You gonna play that for your date with the European MILF?
Yes,
right.
No, that ain't for that. I got a playlist for that. I got a playlist called "Come Inside."
I don't want to hear that damn playlist with this dude. I had to deal with this dude 24 hours ago. No, I don't want to hear no playlist, man.
Let me see if I can find this song for y'all, man.
Let us hear how it goes before we shut it on down for the evening.
Oh my gosh, I should have it right there. It was right. I was just listening to it.
Look at you.
There it is. That is not it. My bad. It's on the what you call Streets is Watching soundtrack.
Get out of your private stock, dog.
Yeah, it's on the dang. It's the Streets is Watching version, not the one that's on the album.
Okay.
Streets is Watching. There we go. You love Chris Strong. Is it called Pimp This Love? That's crazy.
See, here we go.
Oh, that ain't it. I was like, is it Pimp This Love? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this to me? Oh, here we go. It's called Your Love.
Chris Jones.
Y'all hear it?
Listen. Jigger.
It's got Jigger in it.
Yeah. This chick, so I had to double back quick and clap at his click. I got back at his shit. Tell that man, son, I ain't your average. My rap is as sick as it gets. All the while, have my hand on her ass and hip. Told her, let's get gone. Listen to Chris Jones. Play full of smoke, take small pulls to choke. She almost overdosed. How them cats hold the nose. So that the flow's no joke. My strictly for those. Since you over age, I'm overpaid. We can play in the road until the verse is over.
Hey man, thank you, Chris Story, for that, man. We appreciate that, man. Hey man,
you forget how nice Jay-Z was sometime.
Hey, we sometimes we bypass the lyrical geniusness Jay Zizzle had, man. Hey, it's been another amazing episode of No Balls, No Glory, man. Hey, I'm the people's champ. I'm here with the sports geniuses, man. Hey, tune in to us live this Thursday coming up, man. We're going to talk about whatever else is going on in the Olympics. Hopefully, the USA will pull out a W, man. We'll know more about who's going where on the Major League Baseball trade deadlines. So, we will see you guys Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time on No Balls, No Glory. We out of here, guys.
Peace.
Send the love from me, people.